So do you want to move on and talk about disembarkation and tips and stuff?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So actually getting off the ship, it was, to me, it wasn't that bad. I don't think it was any worse than I think, like we said, getting off. Or getting on, I should say, rather. As usual. Let's talk about how we got we didn't get tags for
the luggage tags.
So we didn't get luggage tags at all, and we had to end up. I think did we go to guest services to get them or something?
What happened was they said that the luggage tags were going to be on this cart. This was old school. This was old school cattle herding.
This is why there's so many fights on Carnival Cruise.
Cattle herding of the luggage tags. That's what it was. So we've been on other cruise lines where they will deliver you the luggage tags to your stateroom the night before. This was the night before you get off the cruise ship. I think it was the night before you go, or the morning.
The morning.
The morning before you go off the cruise ship. That's what it was. You'll see in my video that they pull out this little cart at guest services, and they pulled out another cart at the Java Blue Cafe, and it had all the luggage tags on it. They don't tell you necessarily, I don't know if they told you what times they were or anything like that, but you had to go and get luggage tags off of this thing. Now, I have seen in previous cruises that people are elbowing people, stampede, almost taking down the crew to try and get the luggage tags. It's totally unorganized, unnecessary that they have to do it this way, but that's how they had it set up.
It's a Carnival thing, and I do not understand, because this is how they did it when we were on our 14th day as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they do it this way, but it really is like a cattle call. And if you can think about it, like, there's some people who I don't even think, if you've never even cruised before,
you wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't even understood what they were trying to tell you about, pick up your, like, I have to say, I take back what I said when I was talking about getting off. I was literally talking about getting off the ship. But if I take it all the way back to the whole luggage tag situation, that was bad. Again, you got 5,000-6,000 people up here, and you're like, okay, we're gonna put tags out for everybody to come get starting. Now, what you tell them is like, hey, they'll be out there all day from, let's say, 10 to 6.
Right.
But people go, and everybody, because that tag, and again, we got 5,000-6,000 people on it. Nobody wants to be number 36.
Right, exactly.
People either want to get off early or kind of early. They got,
But did they even tell us
what times they were?
No, did they even tell us that that's the setup that they were going to have? Because I feel like there was some kind of confusion about we didn't even know.
No, they're just like, luggage tags will be here. They didn't tell you what that meant.
They didn't tell you what it meant. They didn't tell you where they were because of previous cruises.
Right. So
that's right.
What I'm saying. So if you didn't know what a luggage tag, you wouldn't have known anything. So you probably got number 36. If you even went to get them at all. Because it was just kind of like casual, like, okay, everybody,
somebody didn't know.
Luggage tags.
And people were standing there. I'll never forget. I was standing there because I went to customer service to get mine because I knew they were going to have them in other places, but I didn't know exactly where. And so I was there. I mean, I was there early. It is 7 in the morning. We are going to go get luggage tags from guest services. We were told that you have to go to guest services or the Java Blue Cafe between 8 a.m. and 6:30 to get luggage tags. They do not deliver them to your room. So we're gonna go stand up here and wait. Let's see what all the hubbub is about. And I just sat there and waited and waited and waited. And there was a guy there that was on his scooter and had a cane. And there's no official line of where you're supposed to be. And we didn't know exactly what spot they were gonna put it in. I mean, we just knew they were gonna come out this door. They could have walked down the hall, whatever. And he was standing there, and he was just like, I know nobody better get in front of me because I've been standing here for this long, and I got this cane right here. I will sure enough push people back so that I can get my luggage tag that I need to get. You should not have to do that. You should not have to do that. That guy in his wheelchair did not need to be there that early and did not have to worry about people getting in line in front of him jumping to get these tags. But that's exactly what they were doing.
I don't know. like
it was ridiculous.
Other ships again, however they designate who gets what number, I don't know behind the scenes, but let's say, the back of the ship on level 5 gets number 3, however they want you to come off, right? What makes sense for the cruise ship. And then they just bring them to you, somebody comes to your room every day, right? Yeah. Because they're dropping off, other stuff. They want to tell you about all the sales in the spa, whatever. So drop off the luggage tags, and then if you don't like your number, then those people can go
to customer services and get it changed,
right, and get
or whatever.
A different number. Yeah. But asking everybody to show up.
There was just lots
of spots.
There was just lots of confusion. Okay, so the luggage tag is supposed to be here starting at 8 o'clock across from guest services. He said there's an early zone and a late zone. So tags 7 through 14 are early, and 14 and later are late zones. No longer like, 7 comes at, tag number 7 gets off at 8:10. Tag number 8 gets off at 8:15. Tag number 9 gets off at 8:25. There's no longer any of that. It's just early zone and late zone. So really, you just get a early zone or a late zone tag. So we're going to see what these look like and make sure that we get one. When I went and got mine, I went to the other 2 locations at Java Blue and over by the pool, and you could just see people just confused. They just went up there.
Was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, like they just didn't know what they were supposed to do. So it's like, if you're also going to do that, have it manned by an employee to help explain it to people who need to know, or something.
And so the employees don't want to be.
And the employees don't want to do that. Yeah, exactly. Because it's a stampede. I mean, it really is a stampede. They need to do a better system about that. Like, that's probably the worst part. But anyways, after that, like physically getting off the ship and everything really wasn't bad. The terminal to actually go and get your luggage, though, was a little bit of carousel dance, though, to actually go and get your luggage. Remember, we had to do that. We, went through. You have to go through the face detection and then go and get your luggage. And it's a giant facility.
It is huge. But again, given the size of the ship, I think that's
we understand. Expected. Yeah, exactly.
So I guess I felt like it went smooth. I'm not saying it wasn't long, because it is. Because it's big, it's a lot. But for those of you who may not know, if you get a porter, typically you can go through an express lane and get out faster. And
they will take you directly to your car. Yes. He actually took our stuff all the way to our car in the parking deck. So, we didn't have to worry about bringing the car anywhere or anything like that. So that was great. Yeah.
So I've been trying to give you guys tips, for this cruise kind of as we've gone through, and I think we've given you some. If there are certain things you want to know that maybe we haven't addressed,
put it down in the comments. Yeah, we would love to address any of those things that you may have thought of that we just didn't say here. But make sure you check out our other videos, though, about a full review of the room, tour of the room, and review of the food and the ship and the activities, just to see what's out there. But I personally would just say, just to recap or say, put a little last thought here on this review is that I feel like I won't say that we're Carnival people, because there's still other ships we don't like. But if I had to choose one Carnival cruise ship to go on, it would definitely be the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're Carnival people. I will say that I'm a Mardi Gras person.
Exactly.
And so they are having 2 more sister ships, Jubilee and Celebration. So the funny thing about the Celebration, the original Celebration, is that is the first cruise that we went on together, and it was actually our honeymoon cruise.
Yes.
Wow, that was a long time ago. So those ships are a cruise. I would definitely encourage Carnival to keep moving in this direction. Now, I do like smaller ships. Mm-hmm. So, but I like the way Carnival is doing some of their updates and things like that. One thing I know we didn't mention, and I just want to squeeze this in here: public restrooms, for now, try to avoid them. Because Carnival has, if you haven't heard, and I know they're going to change this, they have to, but Carnival is trying to go through this whole touchless thing where you don't have to touch doors, you just wave your hand in front of it and stuff like that. And so for some of the public restrooms, they do that, but the problem is there might be somebody in the bathroom and they haven't figured out how to lock it from the inside. So when they go in there, like if it's an individual bathroom, they've gone in there, they don't know how to lock it, so they didn't, and you're outside waving your hand, and then the door opens, and because it opens automatically, it doesn't open close, it goes and just imagine if you're the one in there like...
But it opens and then it pauses and then it closes.
And so not only does it do that on the individual bathrooms, but then the bigger bathrooms, that have different stalls in them or whatever, it does the same thing, which I don't understand why they even have that kind of door up there. Anyway, I will say that you may not want to let little children around the bathroom across from the coastal kitchen.
Yes.
Until they get that door situation.
Yeah, I went to go check out that bathroom and it was just, I was like, how did they put this design in here?
Yeah, bad design.
Awful.
I think they're going to have to fix it because that's just bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in terms of us and like I said at the beginning of the video, how I felt about Carnival, this ship truly has changed my mind.
It really has.
In terms of the line, I would cruise on some of these types of ships, the newer ships that Carnival's putting out. So much so that we actually have 2 more cruises booked already on the Mardi Gras, and we're bringing our family.
Yes. I know my mom and dad are going to love this ship, so I cannot wait to get them up there because it really was a lot of fun, and they really do have a lot of options. I mean, I think we just had a really, really good cruise on Carnival Mardi Gras. Nothing's perfect.
No.
Whatever. But I'm glad that we were able to experience it, see the updates that they've made, and just see what it would be like with 6,000 people up on board on spring break.
And we're going to do some comparison videos because we've gotten some requests to that because we've been on, I guess at this point, about 5 different lines. So we're going to try to do some comparison videos. But I think really honestly, I have to say kudos to Carnival because what they've given you is they've given you some aspects of the larger, not larger because Carnival is huge, but some of the more expensive lines, such as like a Royal Caribbean. They've given you a taste of that, but they've still managed to keep it wrapped, I think, in the Carnival budget. So that it's affordable for more people, I feel like. I think that's why it works. I think as long as they can continue that will keep them in their little niche, I guess, above a Royal. Like somebody asked me, like, if I had to choose between the two. Like if I just had to choose between the two and the price were the same. So let's say I had Mardi Gras and let's say a Symphony on Royal Caribbean. I'm always going to go to Royal Caribbean. But because I know Carnival will give me a better value in terms of the cost of the cruise itself.
Right.
Like all things compared, if I can get the price to be lower with Carnival, but still get those tastes of Royal Caribbean, then I'm going to go on Carnival. So I think they've done a great job with this ship and along with their sister ships as well. Yeah, so look out for some comparison videos in the future that we will put together. But I guess that kind of wraps up our full review of Carnival Mardi Gras. We hope that you found this informative. We hope that you found this fun. Please make sure you check out our other videos in this series from Carnival Mardi Gras. Just keep watching our channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you know every time we post new videos. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.